Well, probably since I could walk, or actually probably even younger than that, but officially since 2006. I am a loan officer and I am also co-manager of our branch here in Northampton. This year is when I've kind of officially transitioned into actually having the title of manager. Basically, I help the staff. I oversee our support staff, which I was really doing anyway. We have a great team, Jess, Haley, and Nicole. We all work together to make sure that everybody closes smoothly and on time. And then I also help our other loan officers, Ryan and John, with sales support. So making sure that we're holding them accountable for getting out and generating new business. I love to exercise, so if I'm not working at my desk, I like to be moving, so I do a lot of long walks with my dogs and running and basically any exercise class that I can do. And then I'm also really active in the community, so I'm on a lot of boards and committees that I volunteer on, so I'm usually at events or different functions that are happening as fundraisers. I have so many favorite things about Applied Mortgage because I literally grew up here. As little as sitting in the parking lot and just looking at the building, because I just have done that every day for so long that it's like a place of comfort for me, to our staff who is awesome and who has really become family. And then just a great team, our extended family really, which is our parent company, Harbor One Mortgage, just functions basically the same way that we do. Everybody is great with teamwork, all hands on deck, roll their sleeves up and communicate really well. So it's just like a really big, great team that always focuses on getting the job done and makes the customers happy. So a really funny story that happened in the office. One day we were talking about where we were going to go as an office for we like to just get together outside of the office and have a staff dinner and bring, spouses or whoever. So we were in a staff meeting deciding where we were going to go. And this was Ryan's probably second week working here. And somebody mentioned going to Molino's. And Ryan had hardly spoken at all the whole staff meeting. And all of a sudden he just perks up and goes, "I love Molino's!" So loud, and we all were cracking up. So now every time anybody mentions Molino's, we all say, "I love Molino's," just like Ryan did that day in the staff meeting. So our team is made up of 7 people. We kind of have my dad, who does a lot of outside business development. He's in the community, people know him. And then he also does any troubleshooting, any guidance that we need, because he's been in the business for, I think, 32 years. So if we come across any scenario that we don't quite know how to fix, he's usually experienced it in the past and can help us through. And then I kind of manage our staff, our operations, our day-to-day, and I also am our lead producer, so that means that I'm responsible for getting most of our loans that we write, helping most of our clients. So I also lead our processing team, which is Nicole, who is actually a licensed loan officer, but she kind of works in-house so that she can be on call whenever any of the other loan officers are in a meeting. And then we have Ryan and John, who are outward-facing loan officers like I am. And then we have Jess and Haley, who really help us on the back end, getting all the paperwork, reviewing people's financials, and making sure that everything that we have received from the client will satisfy our underwriting team so that we can issue commitment letters and close loans on time. And they also communicate a lot with the attorneys and the insurance agents and the other parties in the transaction as well. So we really have a all hands on deck team approach here at Applied Mortgage. One thing that's really great about working with us is that we are a really down-to-earth, transparent team. So what I really like to do is just learn what people's goals are around home buying, but also just in general in their life, and really get to know each other and get to know how owning that house fits into the rest of their big picture. So a big part of what we do is strategize around those goals And we have a variety of different loan programs. So sometimes you might go to a place and they only have 1 or 2 loan options. So it's like they're trying to squeeze you into a certain profile that doesn't fit. But we have a variety of different options. So normally we can take your goals and then we can figure out which loan option is going to be the best for you and for your big picture. And then we also have a really great process with our whole team, who I've spoken about, that is always there to make sure that everything moves smoothly so that you can just focus on your house, which is the exciting part, and not have to focus so much on all of the mortgage stuff, which you need because you probably need a mortgage to buy the house, but it's not as exciting as planning your setup in your new dream home.